Alright, what is up, YouTube? I am here, the notorious Dead Clan leader, Star Killer, Stardust 902, whatever you want to call me by. I am here to show you my best class setup for the Honey Badger. And basically, I'm pretty sure this is the best class as far as I know. I do tend to use this a lot. I've gotten tons of chem strikes. I've gotten at least 15 of them with this. And the whole point of this is, this whole setup is basically a little stealthy class that I use for free-for-all, domination, or any of those. But basically, this has to fit your playstyle specifically. Now, let's get to the perks. Now, obviously, ready up, I feel that is very necessary for when you get caught off guard. Those people that randomly run up in front of you and you don't even notice them. I don't understand how that works. But, basically it keeps, helps you ready up your weapon faster when you are sprinting. Stalker, that is basically a crutch perk I use with just about every assault rifle or LMG or whatever I'm using. Basically, it's basically like, having stock from Black Ops 2. It makes you move faster while aiming, and the reason I use that is basically because it's harder to hit a moving target that's going side to side, back and forth, whatever you want to do with that, rather than just kind of moving extremely slow and kind of in a stationary position. Dead silence, that's kind of obvious why. You don't want people to hear you when you're running around sneaking up on them. Amplify allows you to detect the enemies that you can't see, so it also allows you to detect people with dead silence. Now, wiretap, that's not necessary for this class. You can switch it up, put quick draw, whatever you want on this, ping if you want, and like resilience or another stealth perk. I've basically used this because, well, when you stack a bunch of satcoms, and seeing as that's basically the most used streak in this game, your teammates are definitely going to have one. There's obviously the enemy team will have them, so you might as well put that on without a doubt. You can put on off the grid or incog if you want. Personally, I just favor this, just because it's easier for me to detect people, and it's basically, when you have them all stacked up, it's basically like having an orbital VSAT. So that's a pretty good perk. Now for the strike package, 3 points, I basically went with Specialist, and I got Scavenger for the first one, Sleight of Hand, and then Focus. Now, you can switch these up in whatever order you want, or you can trade out one of the original perks for Focus, depending on how strong your aim is. Personally, I don't really need Focus, just because I have a very high accuracy, and I tend to be able to bring my gun back down to its main position without any troubles, so that's kind of an easy one. For this actual bonus, I went with Takedown, ICU, Set Rep, and Off the Grid. Now, ICU, I know a lot of people don't really use this just because, well, they kind of find it pointless, but when you're in those very bad situations and you need to recover or reload and hide behind something, this can really come in handy, just because, well, seeing as health takes a little bit, it seems to take longer to regenerate than in previous games, so this really does help a lot. Takedown, that's something you can use if you want. That's just my choice. I kind of went random with this. I like being stealthy and not having people know where I am, so I just kind of went with that. Off the grid, well, obviously why? Can't be detected by ping or satcoms. So that kind of stacks up with wiretap when you think about it, when you go back to it. Seeing as I can see everybody, but they can't see me at all. I went with Set Rep because, well, lately, I've just been running the IEDs non-stop, or those people that have random C4s or whatever just laying out in the open for, like, no apparent reason. It's been really annoying with those, but I'd probably go with Blast Shield if I wanted to. It seems set rep is a little more helpful, because, well, you always run into them rather than... So if you see it, you can just kind of, pop, or walk away, or just kind of do whatever. If you're fast enough, you can run past them, though. If I had to change out anything, it'd probably be focus for, agility or marathon. Recommended. Now, seeing as this is a pretty much, kind of a hybrid between, submachine guns and assault rifles, you kind of get the best of both worlds. You kind of feel like, it basically feels like, whatchamacallit, can't remember the name of the gun from Black Ops 2, let me think. I think, okay, not the MTAR, but, it feels a little bit like, the AN-94 when you kind of get used to it, just from, similar reload times, and, I assume the time to kill is about the same as that. It is, fairly high. Well, now that I've, shown you the class, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some, footage of this while playing. Now, I'm not the best player in the world, but, I'm pretty sure I can do pretty decent. Let's see how I do, because I have not played TDM in a while. I've just been playing Blitz. So let's see how this goes. I intended this to be a fairly short video, so hopefully this will work out. Gotta find another lobby with actual people in it. 49 potential games and nothing's happening. There we go. Got a game going. Now, the main idea to go with this is, this is mainly for flanking around, not going full-blown, up in everybody's face, kind of rushing style that I'm normally doing, seeing as rushing does not work extremely well in this game, from what I can tell. Alright, so let's go pwn some noobs. Or hopefully. Just kind of joined this game at random. Couldn't really think of anything else to do.
Enemy SATCOM spotted. Friendly SATCOM active.
So hopefully this goes fairly well for me. Apparently not so. Alright. Off to a bad start, but hopefully I can come back. First kill.
Enemy care package incoming.
You kind of understand the gist of this, I assume. Basically run extended mags just because, and the red dot, which I put a blue dot on, is basically so I can tell where my bullets are going at all times instead of them just like randomly flying out.
Scavenger. Enemy comm uplink established.
Well, seeing as they're already pretty much taking care of this, there's not really much I can do. I can't get a whole bunch of kills like a normal do on average, so once again, okay, so I'm gonna apologize now because of the bad quality, seeing as this is on just a phone rather than like an Elgato or something. I don't have very good recording equipment, so this is just kind of me going in with this for my first game. So I'm gonna abandon this gunfight. There is no winning it. Got him.
SATCOM uplink enabled.
Alright, now I'm on a streak. Probably should have aimed down sights while I was trying to do that, but no. It's alright though. I'm at least getting some far. There is definitely not a chance of me going 20 plus like I normally do. And there goes a dog. Well, seeing as this is, I'm hoping this is around between 5 and 15 minutes. You kind of understand more of how I play personally, but you can change this up, and tell me what your class looks like. If it's similar, or is it, extremely different, or what perks you changed, or whatever. This can work with, multiple guns, and it's kind of a universal class I use for certain. I mainly picked the Honey Badger just because I didn't have to waste my time actually putting on a silencer. And seeing as this is integrated, it works out much better for this. Now, this is coming to an end, and I just got shot. That ain't.
Enemy helo scout inbound.
Now, the point of this is, I'm gonna tell you this now, just don't always rush things with this gun. It's a great gun, it has a great time to kill, but it's not always the best in certain situations.
Good job.
Well, that is all I have to say, and goodbye.